Linebackers are coming, they do, but the flag and the officials put a stop to the proceedings. It'll be another offensive penalty.
Looks like the offense flinched just enough with those linebackers. Yes, those linebackers coming up in the gap. Someone moved on that offensive line, 5-yard penalty.
You look at the sideline there at KCD, a very eclectic coaching staff. They've got a stockbroker, a lawyer, a banker, a state employee, and an independent businessman, and the head coach is Dr. Tim Green. That's big time. High backfield for Richter. Turns, fakes the handoff. No, he stuffs it in the gut of Cruz, but the defenders were cleverly setting back, waiting on that play. They pick up a couple, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of the old Paul Brown type draw plays. Take a look at it. Quarterback's going to stick the ball in the backside of the fullback. Then he turns and runs. Brian Cruz. I think Atherton scouted that play in scrimmage somewhere.
McLeod and Madison Cloud and Madison are back to receive this punt. Cloud's got it just inside the 50. Now he's to the 45, picks up a block, skitters into the 35-yard line where the Rebels are going to go back on offense, and again with pretty good field position, Coach.
Big difference in catching that football and returning it there. Nice run that time by Justin Cloud. 28 punt, 17 yards on the return.
John Dickens down on the field a little bit here for the KCD Bearcats as we see the replay.
So the man catches the football. Of course, it was 28-yard punt, picks up a block, is able to get down inside. Good job of containing, but a good pickup for the Rebels.
The Rebel offense been inside the 50-yard line a couple of times on the last possession. They didn't get anything out of it. A pass toward the very closing seconds of the first quarter ended an incompletion, and now they're right back in business on the 35-yard line of the Bearcats. Cloud waiting to get the ball, standing just outside the 40-yard line. He's got it, gives it up to Toll, who skips off right tackle. He steps through a couple of tacklers and has it out close to first down yardage. This kid's got some good cuts, Coach.
Yes, he has. Take a look at it on the replay. Atherton keeps pounding with that front wall out of the shotgun. Good cut outside, picks up a block. Nice second effort on the part of the Rebels.
Second effort leads us to second down and about 2 for the Rebs. Cloud, same play, more backing the center position this time. And again, Toll carries it for the first down, and he's down at about the 14-yard line.
Gary, that's speed. That's a big difference. He did not play in the scrimmage last week. But look at this cut. Does a good job. He gets outside, picks up a block. 15 yards on that play.
First down, the Rebels running, shoving the ball right down the Bearcats' belly. The Cats now backing up the defenders, standing inside their own 10-yard line. The ball resting on the 14. This time, Cloud's going under center. Receivers split out to both sides. Handoff goes right up the middle. And this time the Bearcats have this one stopped for about a 1-yard loss.
Take a look at the replay. Just a straight dive up the middle. Country Day made the stop by penetrating the gaps. Right there he is on the tackle again. Number 70 that time. That's Mac Davis.
Second down, about 11 to go for the first down. 15 to go for the touchdown. Cloud's got it. Heading to the left side, has the corner. Flag is down, and he is shoved out on about the 8-yard line. Probably a hold would be my guess at that corner.
Could be a clip over there on that side, Gary. It is a hole.
I know it because I used to do it.
Yeah. I thought he was going to get him for block and below the waist. There was the man down, but they called holding.
So as we had on the last possession, Coach, the offense gets it downfield, but penalties pushes it back upfield, as now they're losing this great gain they had inside the 10-yard line.
Looks like Atherton has just a little more speed.
And you know, Coach, to compete in this city, you got to have some speed somewhere.
That's right. At least in 4A football, and either in Class A football for that matter. Speed is the one factor that makes a big difference. Not only speed with the backs, but the linemen and the linebackers as well. Boy, look at that now. That makes a big difference in second down and a whole bunch compared to inside the 8-yard line.
We're going to call it 2nd and 20. And it's going to go back to 25 because the Rebs were moving before the ball was snapped.
You know, Gary, one thing that I like to do, particularly the first game, I simply told them we're going to go on one every time because we're going to eliminate those mistakes. They might guess with us a time or two, but we're going to go on the first snap count in the first game.
Coach, does this get to be an issue of the heat causing concentration problems?
Well, Gary, it's like playing golf or anything else. You know, fatigue makes cowards of us all,
yeah.
Vince Lombardi. And when you start sucking it up, so to speak, you make mistakes, mental mistakes. That's what that is.
Well, they've got a lot of mistakes to make up for now. 2nd down and 26 as Cloud tucks it under, tries to get away from the Bearcats. He's partially successful, throws it, tried to get it into the hands of his receiver, Stuart Madison. They hooked up earlier in the game, couldn't do it there. 3rd down for the Rebels.
First bounce on that play, and the quarterback did a good job of just getting rid of that ball. Looked like he was going to be throwing for a big loss.
He's a really athletic quarterback. He moves it around really well, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Coach, let's talk about your 1A picks as we open the season.
Well, again, you know, Class 1A, Beechwood is going to be very, very tough. They did not move up. Holy Cross stayed the same. Pikeville is there. Mayfield, always Class A tough. And the team to watch this year in Class 1A is Frankfort.
Right now we're watching the Rebels trying to convert a 3rd and 26. Cloud plants, and it's knocked down. It's going to be 4th down. Now, they went for it last time at about this field position on the other end of the stadium. Let's see what they do here.
I don't think they could kick a field goal from here, Gary. They'll go for it. Take a look at the replay. Really, I don't know where he was throwing the ball. Yeah, it was hit. He was trying to get the ball downfield. Thomas Cleary for the Bearcats there, close to an interception. He picks that one off, he's gone.
Cloud is now back. He is, as we said, the punter who knocked off a 60-yarder a short while ago. Tries to pooch this down inside the 10. Half of it is successful. It caroms into the end zone. So the Bearcats will come back at the 20-yard line.
Gary, I don't like second-guess coaches. It's first game, and Atherton hadn't scored in 3 touchdowns in a year. I don't see much advantage of kicking that ball. I know it was a lot of yardage, but I'd still go for it. If you get 10 yards, they're going to get the ball to 20 anyway. And, yeah, I know Matt Brown is going to play it safe.
But his defense is playing pretty well.
Yes,
they're getting to the ball. It's a battle of field position, as you always say, Coach. Obviously
yes,
trying to pin them down there deep. The negotiated settlement has it out to the 20-yard line, where Ben Richter is sliding under center. Cruz in behind him. And Richter takes it himself behind center and gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Quarterback keeper on the play. Like maybe the Bearcats thought they saw something. The nose man was slanting, and they could get a little extra yardage, and not bad. Gave him a little running room, about 5 yards on the play.
2nd down as the Bearcats send Zarek Mason out to the near side. He's number 84. Here come the Rebel defenders.